Hello, everybody. Today's gonna be a little different because my microphone just decided not to work for this video. So today I'm just gonna be doing commentary for the Australia video. So we start off by continuing with Australia, and everything's going pretty well. Now I will admit it is gonna stop around January 17th of 1937 because that's when I realized that's when I thought that's when my headset was unplugged. So yeah, you're gonna see me exit out of the game, but just know it's just because I thought that my microphone, because my microphone was unplugged. Well, headset, I should probably say. So plug it in, So continue this again. You know, here's where I would be doing the intro. You know, as you can see, we're continuing. Um, yeah. So as you can see, I'm telling you guys. Well, I would be telling you guys that we're joining that I left the Allies. Like last time I left the Allies, built up my military, all that stuff. So yeah. So yeah. Can't really tell you a lot, but like what I'm doing, So here I'm trying to check out diplomacy. Try to see how my relations are with the United Kingdom, and as you can see, they aren't really that good. Gonna try to improve relations with the rest of the Commonwealth at the time, except for Canada for some reason. I don't know why I didn't do that. And as you can see, begin industrial focus is done, and I'm about to do expand our trade. It gives me plus 15% trade deal opinion factor and plus 10 controlled trade mission effect or whatever. As you can see, I have enough political power to change it up, so I decided to get a chief of army, and it's John Laverick, the army defense dude. As you can see, I have a free mill, so yeah. So yeah. So that's all done, getting more people into the army, or well, men I should probably say, since I did a lot of women into the army back then. So I do mechanical computing, which gives us research speed plus 4%. And then decided to construct some radar stations, which you don't really have to do in Central Australia because, it's not really worth it. It's honestly not worth it at all, actually. So, yeah, you never really need to do it in Central Australia. Now, I would be explaining it right there, but as I already told you guys, my microphone wasn't working then. So, as you can see, I'm just kind of doing stuff, just explaining, a little more. And I don't know why I'm taking so long to just continue getting. There we go. So yeah, it's all good, you know. So decided to start to train the troops, and I promote General Thomas Blamey to become the Field Marshal of Australia. And as you can see, I'm just I'm just telling you guys about how that's all working out and stuff. His stuff and expanded trade is done. I just decided I just decided to promote the leader, to become the field marshal. Decided to open up to private investments with which gives me +1 infrastructure in 2 provinces or states as they call it. So France and Britain, are in the Allies together now. So yeah. Also really sorry that my microphone cut out. I didn't realize it until I went to watch the video and edit it. So yeah, I'm just really sorry. So yeah, I decided to research something, decided to research the HI class, new type of destroyer for me. So figure I might as well just get that. Um yeah. So keep on, training the troops. It's around this time I'm pretty sure that I'd start thinking about, having them defend the coastline of yeah, defend the coastline of Australia. You know, I just realized like, oh, I could probably only do that. Can't include Western Australia. Wish I could have, but that meant that I would have probably been overdoing them. By the way, I still have the allergies in a way, so yeah. So I'm just saying why is the land blue? If you can see it okay, then you'll be able to tell. Um, so I'm pretty sure it's around here that I'm just saying I just forget about what I said. So I just decided to look at the politics in Australia. Decided to get the John Crace or whatever it is, the decisive battle expert. Open up to private investments is done. And as you can see, I'm describing what he does. So, yeah. So, yeah, I decided to select a new focus, invite foreign investors, which is also a pretty good one as well. So, yeah. I decided to build some naval bases, then Guangxi Click is invaded by China, and I know what's going to happen. They're going to join Japan's faction, and, China's going to have to fight 2 fronts instead of just one, you know. So, yeah. So, yeah, right now I'm describing that, and yeah. So, as you can see, I'm just doing stuff with the army. So, yeah. Okay. Then I'm just saying, I forgot that there's a victory point in Tasmania, and then invite foreign investors is completed, and new industries, and I'm going to do new industries, which gives me all of that. So I decided to do it, just because of all the benefits that it'd give me. I go into decisions and decide to invite foreign investors. I'm basically talking about your chances to do it, basically chances to get all this stuff. So yeah. So yeah, I decided to do that decision, and yeah, decided to check on the political stance of Australians. And I think from what I remember, I decided to give them local autonomy. Yeah, I decided to give them local autonomy. Just simply because I don't know why. But I have an undecided division. Oh, I probably should have noticed that. Okay, that's a little awkward. I did not realize that there was an undecided division. That's a little awkward. Like I said, but yeah, it's fine. Hopefully, I realize it. So yeah, I just decided to do the research stuff. All that. Yeah, and just decided to look at the logistics. Think they're going pretty well. So yeah, I decided to give fuel priority to the Navy. And then I decided to deploy the Navy. All that stuff. So yeah, right now I'm just assigning the Navy. And yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. Yeah, I decided to do it across all of Australia, except for one part. From what I remember, I really need to fix that little thing or get a little bit more, you know, get a little bit more of the ships, so they can fill in that little area. Yeah. So as you can see, and just like I said before, I'm just assigning it. This is gonna take a little while, by the way. So, but please keep on watching, please. Yeah, and then for some reason I just decided not to fill it in right there. I don't know why. I just decided to do it in all those areas except for the Timor Sea, apparently because it didn't want to work. I don't know why. I just decided to give all of them to the Royal Australian Navy. And I decided to put them under Harold Farncombe. So yeah, just decided to put them under that. And just check on that again and continue. So yeah, decided to set a national focus again. I decided to do ensure personal liberties. And I also think I complained about like that little area being, that little tiny area that's sticking out. And yep, I called that one. Once she clicked join Japan's faction, and when Japan declared on China. So yeah, China's in a little bit of a pickle now. So yeah, like I said, yeah. So yeah, I finally realized the unassigned division. Oh wait, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. Oh no. Yeah, then I decided to do early mobilization. Oh yeah, and a fun fact actually, fun fact I want to share with you guys. The capital of Australia in the 1930s wasn't actually Canberra, because Canberra wasn't actually built until the 60s. The capital of Australia was actually Melbourne. So yeah, just a little fun fact for you guys. Yeah, no, I'm not joking though. Like when I said it. So yeah, right now I'm just describing you know, you know, Japan's got to fight on two fronts and all that stuff. So yeah. Yeah. Um yeah. So, yeah. Obviously in the real world, the nationalist China didn't declare war on the Guangxi clique, obviously. Obviously China didn't look like that. China and HOI4 is actually pretty unrealistic because China was in a civil war, so what they really should be doing is that they should, like, if you started up as a Chinese warlord and then you just had to fight everybody, basically. That's basically how the Chinese Civil War was, just fighting everybody. Just like literally just everybody fighting against each other. So yeah, I decided to deploy some more divisions. I think it's around now that I decided to form a fallback line, and yeah, I was making a little joke right here. I forgot what the joke was, though. So, yeah. Oh, I think I remember the joke. It was like, it's along the lines like, man, that ship's trying to get a look at that man's cake, or something like that. I don't know. I decided to do that national focus. Yeah. I don't know why I made that joke, honestly. I was just trying to make a joke off the top of my head. So, yeah. Right now, I'm just describing what pragmatic education is going to do for the country. And I decided to employ a naval theorist. And then I check out my Army and naval experience. Decided to edit the infantry division, add one more infantry thing, and a couple more artillery things. And yeah. Yeah. So, that's all good. So I decided to go back to that, check to see if there's any divisions, that are done, almost done, and that's all done. And then open the research slot, decide to research the 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 close air support or whatever. Oh no, it's not close air support. It's a fighter. It's a fighter. Yeah. Sorry, just trying to remember what it was. Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh God, I didn't realize that there's another ship. God. Well, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's around this time that I realized that I have outdated equipment in production. Oh, yeah, that. Okay, that's good. Oh, yeah, and then I think I decided to draw a fallback line around this time. In the northern part of Papua New Guinea, or well, of modern day Papua New Guinea, I should probably say. Then again, another research slot from Pragmatic Education. Then I decided to invite foreign investors. All that stuff. So yeah, that's going pretty well. I'd be getting a pretty good amount of factories, all that stuff. There, uh, then I guess I decided to build some more ports. I think decided to just build more ports, all that stuff. So yeah, decided to build ports in areas that don't really have a lot of stuff. Yeah, I decided to build a naval base right there. Then I just decided to build a new railway. Actually, I think I built two new railways. Yeah, two more new railways. Just for myself. You know. So yeah. Then Italy announced its claim on Yugoslavian territory. I really don't care, honestly. Oh yeah, and one thing that I'm gonna mention real quick. Um, if you watch to the end of the video, then I'm just gonna say I know that the video technically ends on, in mid-April, mid-late April. I actually went on until, you know, the beginning of July. So when you watch when you watch episode 3, then please just know that, you know, I did get to July. Just letting you guys know. Now I'm having problems just trying to get to that. So yeah, I just decided to draw the fallback line there. That's the first line of defense against the Japanese, in my opinion. That's just the first line of defense. So yeah. Influential investors is done. And all that stuff. So yeah. Just checking out what did, for Australia. Yeah. It's gonna take a little while. I decided to mobilize our reserves. So yeah. Or I did issue industrial subsidies. I'm not really sure. I forgot which one it was. Pretty sure it's mobilize our reserves, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I did it. I did it. So, yeah. So, yeah, going into 1938, start talking about a funny mustache man about to take over a certain country that starts with an A and ends with an A. You know, if you guys have, and I also mentioned that if you guys know about history and, you know, and know about, or have played HOI4 before, then yeah, you guys would know which country it is. So yeah, I just take a look at how much political power I'm getting per day. Yeah. Pretty sure it's around like right now that I start mentioning the Anschluss of Austria. So yeah. Yeah. So I start to just talk about it and then, just kind of happens, you know. Happens literally just a little bit after I said that, you know. So yeah. Yeah, right there. And I was just like, I called it, you know. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, and then I just ask myself, like, what's going on in Spain? Like, how did fascist Spain become democratic? It makes sense why, the other side, was still communist, but how? How did fascist Spain become democratic? Like, seriously, like, how? How in the world did it become democratic? That's just the question that I was asking, you know? I just said, like, pretty sure the Germans and Italians are going to be pulling out pretty soon because of a certain something. So yeah, the quality gets a little bad, but it's fine. So yeah, mobilize our reserves is done. So yeah, I do issue industrial subsidies. For some reason, I'm pretty sure I call it subsides. I don't know why, but yeah. So yeah. Yeah, thinking about making another one. You know, I'm pretty sure I'm just thinking about making another line of defense against the Japanese. But yeah, late April is when the recording stops. You know, because for some reason the site that I use to record my videos doesn't allow me to go over 30 minutes unless I pay for a subscription. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys know right now that that's what happens. So yeah, when I that's why when I start the next video, you're gonna see me starting in July, but I'm actually starting, like I actually, like, you guys might have, you know, might seem like I just decided to just fast forward, or something like that. But no, that's not what happened. I just, for some reason, the recording studio that I use just, well, the thing that I use for recording, just decides, you know, you can't do over 30 minutes if you don't pay for the subscription there. So yeah. Yeah. Um, as you can see, I make a second line of defense against the Japanese. So if Papua New Guinea falls, it's the last line of defense. You know. So yeah. So yeah. I'm just talking about the lines of defense right now, like what I just mentioned. You know. So yeah. Sorry, I still have bad allergies. Still, I decided to get a strategic bomber. Then also decided to get a decimetric radar. So yeah, I decided to invite foreign investors. Then the recording stops a little bit, in just a little bit. So yeah, I start up Land of Opportunity, which gives me plus 250 weekly manpower and plus 10% stability. You know, so yeah, I just talk about how our stability is already good. So yeah, and I just check out the free mills. And I also realized that the destroyers are outdated, so I decided to make the GHI class. I also decided to make a light cruiser, which I'm gonna pick the Sydney class just that I'm checking out, the stuff. So I decided to do the Sydney class. It's probably better. Okay. Then I just say why is the Sydney class being built in Perth? I just kind of ask, just why. So yeah, I realize railways are being built up in Papua New Guinea. Yeah. So yeah, I just want to say it again. I am really sorry. That I couldn't get the actual video with the actual audio working to you guys. I am really sorry, but my microphone just decided to not work. Just gotta say that. So yeah, I think it's around here that the recording just stops. So yeah, in the next video you're gonna see me, and yeah, the recording just ended. So yeah. Oh, wait, is it muted? Oh, wait. Yeah.